No, when you were talking about uh, how art is kind of like you know it when you see it, you don't need validation for it. What my mind went to was my sweet mom when she's made us dinner however many times and then is constantly talking about like, okay, well, I did this wasn't quite how it turned out, this wasn't quite how it turned out, and I'm just like, it's awesome, stop.
Yeah, and you're like, Mom, it's great.
Yep, it's the
It's
creator's
wonderful. My
paradox, I
wife is
call it.
like that. Now there have been times when Genevieve has made something and then we both taste it and we're like, something is weird. That like that's not good. And we both push it away and we're like, all right, let's go make something else.
You're not allowed to
That's
say
happened
that.
maybe twice in the last 4
I'm
years.
gonna have to edit this out. You're not allowed to say such things.
She admits to it too. Which that also does bring up a good point that the culinary arts are actual arts because the taste and the texture, and it is actually a unique form of art because it is the only form that does appeal to every single sense: sight, hearing, smell, touch, and taste. Because if somebody is bringing you a fantastic meal behind you and it smells fantastic, they put it down in front of you, it looks fantastic. You take your fork to it, it feels fantastic when you're putting the fork to it. You put it in your mouth and you crunch down on it, and it has a very pleasant sound kind of sound that you can only hear when it's coming from inside your mouth. It has a very pleasant sound and it has an excellent taste. That's a perfect meal.
Mm-hmm.
That can elevate you and take you outside of yourself. Like in the movie Ratatouille. At the very end, when the rat makes ratatouille for the food critic, as soon as he takes a bite of it, he is reminded of what his mother used to make.
Yeah.
That has taken him outside of himself, caused him to think about his mother and about when he was a little boy who crashed his bicycle and skinned his knee and came crying to his mother, who patted him on the head, said it's all right, sat him down at the table, and fed him delicious ratatouille. So he is thinking about something outside of himself. Ultimately, art is about the dish. The art of the culinary arts is about the dish, not about the chef. And I think Gordon Ramsay would agree with me on that.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. I don't know how many times I've heard him say in much cruder language, "This is not about you," to somebody. It is about the food and whoever is going to be eating it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's also a service because you're preparing something for somebody else. You're being paid for it, but you're preparing something for somebody else. So that's really where the culinary arts become art. Is because it is aesthetically pleasing in every way, and it can cause a person to recollect something, to be taken outside of themselves and maybe think or feel something outside of themselves, and then send their compliments to the chef.
You know, what you've called to mind is one of the great tragedies of our modern way of living, in a sense, is the commercialization of art and the dumbing down of it, which kind of fits with other themes we've talked about so far in this podcast. But to use food as an example, a beautiful, handmade margarita pizza and Little
Mm-hmm.
Caesars are two monumentally different things.
I'm gonna take the handmade margarita pizza
Who wouldn't?
from the short fat guy in Rome.
Yeah, of course you would. Um, the same could be said for so many other things. And not that there isn't a purpose for commercializing it, like we have to eat, obviously. There's a utility to it, but to echo something I said in episode 1, there's a lack of soul to the thing.